So, this is February's update. It looks like a wreck in here because I just went to my storage unit and got out all like my display stuff and some boxes, all that kind of stuff. It will be consolidated down. I have the dimensions here, if you can see that. And that's the dimensions for the storage cube I'm getting, so I know that I can shove everything in. And I mean, everything's spread out, but it still kind of fits within the limits. And then I just have a couple shelves, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. And I'm thinking I should be able to get everything in. Yeah, I didn't really get to like consolidate it tonight like I wanted to, so it's kind of all over the place, but it's not looking too bad. I have my old sticker machine here that I'm gonna offer up for sale because I got a nice red one that matches my red gumball machine. So if you want a sticker machine and you're on the route to Florida, so like Washington, Oregon, maybe northern Utah, Idaho, Minnesota, South Dakota, and then like pretty much anywhere on the East Coast. If you want a drop-off and you want to grab it, let me know. I originally paid $200 for it on eBay, but I will definitely take less because it is kind of beat up. It's been to a lot of cons. So yeah, make me an offer on it, and drop-off only. I don't really want to ship it because it is real heavy, but if you want that, let me know. Let's see. Today I worked mostly on Orobas's bodysuit because his deadline is coming up soon. His deadline is next weekend, so I gotta hustle on him and get him all finished up. But it went pretty good, and I got his bodysuit like pretty much finished. It just needs liners and like hand sewing and stuff, so that's not too bad. Look at my list. Oh yeah, speaking of lists, this is how my entire steps to finish list is doing. Not too bad. A lot of stuff completely crossed out. I got Jan finished up for TFF barely. He just like barely made it on the last day, but he did make it, so all is good there. I didn't get any video of it because I thought my GoPro was dead, but it was just not charged. This one, for some reason, when it's not charged and the battery just completely runs out, and then you plug it in, it doesn't turn on any lights or anything, so I was pretty much assumed that it was dead, and I looked into, because I have the GoPro Plus, I looked into replacing it, which I could not find any info on like how you submit it or anything, so that's kind of sketchy. I don't know. Hopefully if it actually does break, I'll be able to actually get a replacement, because you're supposed to with GoPro Plus. So, let's see. I got cadence bits done too. A couple of just random bits and pieces. slowly working on things. Yesterday I was really feeling like I was not gonna get everything done, but today I feel a whole lot better, and I've gotten all the things I meant to do done today, so that's not too bad. Plus I'm gonna hand sew Marcy's claws in and then finish up her parts. Have to get the lenticulars again. Here, I'll grab this real quick. I had seen, I forget what the other maker was, but another maker did their lenticulars all on one sheet, and I was like, wow, how did I not think of that? What? You got updates now? You just gotta come yell? Goodness. Okay, so yeah, these are, I think they're gonna be too small, but for angry eyes, I think it'll work. But Marcy does not have angry eyes, so I might need to get new ones for Marcy, but here's all the different ones I got. This is for Jan. That one's for Marcy. And then these, I was going to do for Hypnocord, because he got an updated suit slot. So he's going to have a whole new Digifull suit, but I think what I'm going to do is rainbow lenticular, if I can. So it'll, like, go through, like, 6 colors, I guess? I might cut it down a little bit, but I want it to be as close to rainbow as possible. And then I got these two, which I might use for Prank version 2 when I finally get around to working on her. What else? Okay, what? Come over here. Come here. Why you gotta yell? Really? Come on. Wanna hang out? Wanna be in the video? You can't just yell all the time. Yeah, I know. You got lots to say. Oh. Tell the world. You wanna tell the world what you got to say? We'll just rub on the camera. That's fine. I'm thinking the move is gonna go okay. I'm also gonna prioritize things. Yeah, there you go. Get in the camera. Get in the shot. I'm gonna prioritize things, and try to get like all my backlog stuff out of the way. And then if I need to bring anything with me, I'll bring the most recent stuff. And the oh god, what Q is that? Q1 people? Yeah, Q1 people are definitely behind. And they're definitely gonna come with me. So I will probably, hello. I'll probably leave those for the trip if I need to. But I'm gonna try and get Marcy done. I'm gonna try and get all the random parts I owe done. Hello, I'm gonna try and pet this cat real quick. Wow. Hello. Oh, important. Oh, you're fuzzy. Yeah. Oh, if I get another payment in, I'm gonna try and get her a bubble backpack to see if she'll put up with it. We'll see. But, I'm hoping the trip's gonna go okay, and I'm thinking it's gonna be okay, and as of right now, I have enough money to get, like, enough actual cash in my bank account to get the gas to get there. So worst comes to worst, I can sleep in the car the entire way. But I also have credit. Come over here, there you go. I also have credit enough to get a couple hotel rooms and go to a couple of the attractions that I want to go to. The main one, the main one I want to do is House on the Rock in Wisconsin, which I found out about from Carpetbagger, and if you watch his channel, you learn a lot about roadside attractions and stuff, so check him out. I have definitely discovered a lot of cool places watching his channel, and he likes possums too, so he's a possum bro. But it's super cool, lots of cool stuff in it, lots of different bits and pieces to it, and I'm excited to see it like in real life for sure. But I also do want to do Silverwood. I want to do Dollywood when I get there. A couple other places. I'm gonna check out Enchanted Forest and get a couple things from there before I leave. So yeah, just bits and pieces. And then once I get there, I haven't done my surgery appointment or anything. I haven't done the down payment, I haven't done the consultation. So I'm gonna assume that it's gonna take a while. I hope this isn't purring over everything I say. If she is, I'm sorry. Can you get your ass out of the camera, please? Come sit over here and just chill. Oh, no. I know you think you're helping, but you're not. Yeah, just hang out. Just chill. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I don't have my surgery date or anything, so I'm just gonna get my ass there and then figure it out from there, because I don't want to cut it close money-wise. I don't want to get stranded anywhere. I want to get completely moved. I want to get completely moved and then figure out where I'm going from there. And if anything, I don't mind staying more than 6 months in Florida. The only real reason I want to move back is to vote and to not lose my health insurance, which would be really good. But I'm also gonna go for Disney auditions, and there's also a couple of... What? What? She just gotta yell all the time. I'm gonna do Disney auditions for character performance, which is like top tier what I want to get. I have dance experience. I took dance classes like my whole childhood, and I watched a bunch of like audition videos, and like I basically know the whole process. I watched them like a good 2-3 days ago, and I still remember the choreography. So that was the one thing I was worried about, was remembering choreography. But if I still remember that, then I'm doing okay, I think. What? So I feel okay about it, and I figure for the experience at least, it's worth it. And then there's also a garment cutter and just a costume work job listing that's been up there for a good couple of months, at least since 2019. I don't remember the exact date, but it's been up there for a while. So I'm hoping that maybe I could get that. And I'm hoping my fursuit experience is not going to be like, what have you been doing with your life for 5 years kind of thing, and more of a, this is the experience I have and I've gained over these years. So I'm nervous about like my resume, but I have to think about the fact that I'm also running a business. I'm not just sitting here doing nothing and getting money from some, I don't know, like a parent or something, or like being supported by someone else. I've been supporting myself, and I have to think of this as a job too. So I'm hoping it'll help. And I'm hoping that my fursuit experience will help, because one of the things in a lot of the videos that people talk about is you have an animation part of the audition where they give you a prompt, like here's some that I wrote down. Getting ready in the morning, baking a cake, planting a tree. One of the really popular ones that I see is being a zookeeper, and then you transform into the animal, and you have to do all these things just like through pantomime and just body language and body acting and stuff. And everybody is like, this is so hard. I never get to practice anything like this. It's so weird. And I'm just sitting here like, I fursuit all the time. This is the same thing. It's okay. And like I really do like try to work on my fursuiting, like every time I do a new suit, I try to look at the character and bring some of their personality out, and I feel like I get a good like variation of personalities that way. And I'm hoping that'll help. I'm hoping that'll be a good thing. Because a lot of normies don't get to do that, like, ever. So, I'm hoping that'll help me out. What else? So, I'm not really thinking that's gonna be, like, an immediate thing either, because even people that were, like, really, like, the company was really enthusiastic about hiring them, it still took weeks and sometimes months to get a job. So, I do have some slots in between. I have one so far, and then a couple more people talking to me. So I will have something to work on in the meantime, and I will have a source of income in the meantime. And it's really cheap living in Florida compared to here. I just paid $1,600 to rent this 2-bedroom apartment this month, and I cannot do that again. There's no way. So I'm excited to live in hotels and for that to be cheap, and I'm excited for cheap Florida rent. And I think I will still be able to save up a lot of money even if I'm not working at Disney. And even if I do, I'm thinking I'm going to do part-time so I can still work on fursuits a couple days a week. I think part-time is 3 days a week or something like that. And even full-time is like not 7 days a week, it's like 5 or 6. So maybe I could do full-time. I don't know. But I'm going to try and do part-time and still do fursuit stuff for sure, as long as people will still commission me, because I was kind of freaked out over like the holiday period, which I always forget this. And if you do fursuits or art like regularly, keep in mind holidays are terrible for selling. You're never gonna fill slots, and then as soon as February hits, everyone gets their tax return, and then you get all that money back. So I always forget about it, and it freaked me out this year. And I was like, I'm done. I'm never making fursuits again, I guess, because nobody wants a fursuit from me. And then like 5 or 6 people after the holidays were like, hey, here's quote forms. And I was like, okay, I guess it's fine. So as long as people are still commissioning me, I'm still gonna take fursuit commissions. But I would love to do Disney character stuff. I feel like it's gonna be good to get me out of the house. It's gonna be good to physical exercise. It's gonna be good to help my fursuiting. I just really think it's gonna be a positive thing for me, and I'm hoping for it. I'm not depending on it, but I am gonna go ahead and try, and I'm really hoping to get it. So I will keep you guys updated on that, and on this channel too, probably. I don't know. I'm trying to think what will go on my theme park channel and what will go on this one. But I think the theme park channel is more more photography and videography based than like behind the scenes stuff. So I think the actual vlogs will stay on this personal channel. But we'll see what happens when we get there. I think that's about it. I feel like I've been talking for a really long time. but I think I covered everything. I got everything that's on my list. So, uh, I'll see you guys at the end of March. Bye.